section 4.4 here. These are just some extra examples. I just want to show you a couple of extra examples of some different looks at them. Again, just a reminder how to factor by grouping. Each polynomial is going to have 4 terms. Again, very first thing we're going to do is we're going to put parentheses around the first 2 terms and the last 2 terms every time. The middle symbol, the addition or subtraction sign, whatever that middle symbol is, not included. Okay, then we're going to find the GCF of each set of parentheses. What you've been doing, you've done this before. Okay, then we factor out the greatest common factor. If there is no greatest common factor, a reminder, you factor out a 1. You're going to start to see that in this examples today. So using each set of parentheses, factor out what each term has in common. Okay, then what they usually do here at the end, in the first set of parentheses is what they have in common. Second set of parentheses is usually outside or what they have left over. Okay, so let's look at these first examples, this first example here. And part of the reason why I wanted this one is because you notice you don't see a lot of numbers. Okay, there's lots of 1s in here. So what I'm going to do here now is take and put parentheses, first 2, last 2 terms again. Okay, and now I'm looking at this set of parentheses. The biggest number that goes into 1 and 4 is 1. There is no other number that goes into those. But in this case, they both have b's and they both have 2 b's. So I'm going to take out a b squared. So if I have 3 b's and I take 2 away, I only have 1 left in this case. Okay, so I only have 1 left. Then I'm looking at the 4 now. So if I follow the 4 out, 4 divided by 1, which is a 4. Okay, I had 2 b's, they took 2 b's away, I don't have any b's anymore. Then carry down your minus sign. Okay, so now I'm looking at, okay, what's the biggest number that goes into 1 and negative 4? Well, this happens to be, again, 1. But you'll notice they don't both have b's. So now this is a case where I have to write the 1 out in front. Okay, so now 1 divided by negative 1, or excuse me, 1 divided by 1 is 1. I had a b. They didn't take it away, so I still have the b there. Then negative 4 divided by negative 1 is positive 4. All right, so now if you look at the set of parentheses, both sets of parentheses are exactly the same. So what they have in common is b plus 4. And what they have left over is the b squared and the negative 1. That's going to go in the second set of parentheses. And now you've factored by grouping. Okay, so just as a reminder on this example of how to do grouping, and again, that's a good example because there's lots of 1s in that one. Okay, so you should be able to now complete the rest of these examples with factoring by grouping.